Everything eventually comes to an end. All we can do is hold on to the good and beautiful things in this world for a little longer. Artists achieved things the average person could only dream of. And yet that is how he chose to end his autobiography. However, it is such a thought, a very humane thought, that touches even we ageless modifiers. Everyone, no matter how mighty, faces moments of loneliness.
Not everybody, just you. Don't rope me in.
You are always so serious, Oceanus. Oh, sorry, Catalin. I always call you by your old name. Speaking of old, come to think of it, it's been over a century already. This event that our friend first organized is now being held for the 20th time. Are you still angry about this morning's meeting? The vote was 5-2. This is a council decision. It's not like you to vent your anger to its proposer, Master Oceanus. Your new outfit looks good.
It was a birthday present from last year.
Birthday? My. The word seems so distant. We both know it's nothing more than a pretense.
Enlil is a lot younger than we are. Some days still seem significant to him.
Such an adorable quality in children, isn't it? The same goes for my little girl.
I heard you've also invited Odin's people to the ceremony this year.
Yes, the Society of Muses has a long-running partnership with Aether Gazer. I've heard they're sending someone else. Someone new to the organization.
So it's not just the Society of Muses. Aether Gazer has also gone stray.
Yes. Another theft against the associations. And just days before the opening of the ceremony.
This time it's the Society of Music.
Looks like we will have to be doubly vigilant then. Evidence shows that there's only one thief, yet the Knights of Convallaria still haven't caught this person. They're also on a downward...
Sorry to interrupt. The door wasn't closed, so I thought...
Please, come in.
Good day, Senator Hades, Senator Catalin.
You might find yourself busy today. Even the commander of the Knights of Convallaria are seeking for your audience.
Actually, I'm here to speak with you, Senator Hades. We would like to request the assistance of the Society of Muses in dealing with the recent art thefts.
Huh?
Of all the Sapphire zones, Amorphes has always had the fewest incidents. Even with all the quakes today, Amorphes has yet to record a significant one. Amorphes art commands a high price, particularly when sold in other zones through the Photon Rail system. It has been a great source of profit and growth.
Look, Admin! That house was built with actual stones. And look at the floral patterns on the columns. Oh, they're beautiful. Did you make this doll, mister? Admin, can I buy this? Huh? That building is just a restaurant. I've never seen anything like it.
I figured the rookie would be shocked by the wonders of travel, but it turns out that Vare is the one losing her mind.
Excuse me, you're blocking my view of the building. That's all right.
Correct. All the photos are gathered by our intelligence office. Novik has been sighted in multiple Sapphire zones. Shashvat, Sasanami, Nuhansa, Amorphis, and others. I don't know. We considered that he would change his disguise, but he didn't. Regardless, we now have enough to narrow down the areas he's interested in. I've sent squads to the zones where he was most active before your arrival.
Amorphis. Ah, yes! That's where Lady Hera lives.
Good memory.
Don't worry, I will complete my mission. Kneel before the sacred flame. This is divine flame. Take my sword. Yeah, you don't deserve to get closer. Yeah, I will beat you. Let's get this done. Enemies, watch out! I'm ready. This is how it shall be. Woo! Victory! Feels like I've made another step forward.
Mintha, are we really going to just watch?
Do you think we should get involved, Luke?
Luke doesn't know. I don't recognize these two.
But Lady Hera is the one fighting there.
Then Luke thinks we should probably just help Lady Hera.
All right. After preparing Lady Hades' afternoon tea.
Does Mintha think the tea is more important?
Don't you, Luke?
Luke is not sure. Whatever Mintha thinks.
Learned any manners yet?
Hold the line! For the duty and honor of Convallaria!
You are simply disobedient, stubborn children. Just like your commander.
Enough! Stop!
Commander! And Senator Hades, we were...
Just getting a lesson in manners.
Return to base now.
But she...
Understood, Commander. We'll be on our way then.
I see the approaching ceremony has you so busy that you cannot control your subordinates, Athena. How did the Knights of Convallaria, once shining examples of Amorphe's grace and elegance, become crude ruffians out to kidnap Muse's guests? Astonishing.
I'm the one who ordered the knights here, and I only applied to the council orally last night, which is why there has been no formal notification. But I do admit they have some flaws in the execution of their duties. I hereby apologize on behalf of the Knights of Convallaria.
Athena, these guests are partners of our society, and they received their ceremony invitations long ago. Besides, they just arrived this morning, so they obviously have nothing to do with the thefts.
Understood. I hope that the previous experience was not too traumatic to your honored guests.
All right. It was all just a simple misunderstanding. I've seen this sort of thing many times during my years at the Society. Let's move on. What do you say, Hera?
All right. Whatever Hades says.
Guest from Aether Gazer, correct? We haven't met. Interesting. Always on the search for new talent, aren't they? We haven't admitted new members to our ranks for quite some time. Oh my, where are my manners? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Hades, President of the Association for the Appraisal of Unconventional Art, also known as the Society of Muses. I'm also the 7th member of Amorphe's highest council, the Astral Council.
Greetings! I'm Verthana a member of the Overture Squad of Aether Gazer. And it's our first time at the Artists' ceremony.
Oh, no need to be so formal.
Really? Then, if it's all right...
Of course, no problem. What an interesting kid. Luke, Mintha.
Yes, Lady.
Yes, Lady Hades.
Escort an Aeroy to...
Shall we serve the barbecue with afternoon tea? It seems a little too...
This is a command from Lady Hades.
The situation in Omorphes is somewhat delicate at the moment, my dear guests, particularly in regard to visitors from another Sapphire Zone. I suggest you have a Knight of Convallaria accompany you, if you plan to go sightseeing.
What happened, Athena? Why are the knights surrounding the Society of Muses?
In recent weeks, multiple top-class art associations have been pilfered by unknown thieves. Many priceless works have gone missing. The Knights have been posted to all the associations, not just the Society of Muses.
Works have gone missing? Why haven't I heard about this?
There have been no injuries or casualties, although some association staff was knocked unconscious. So we've elected not to publicize the thefts in the interest of the coming ceremony.
So you realized you couldn't stop the thefts, and then you decided to panic?
Actually, this is something we can help with too. Right, Admin?
It would be wonderful. Please, continue, Athena.
The Knights of Convallaria have not apprehended the perpetrator, but we have found a reliable eyewitness. Come in, Ron.
Vulgar refuse, you're tainting the view. Everyone down! Solar blaze, incinerate my bones! Take my sword!
Kneel before the sacred flame.
Enemies! Watch out!
Prepare to be bathed in the sacred flame.
Keep on the offensive! Ready when you are! And this is how it shall be!
Flames! Burn away this filth. Feel the blaze of fury.
Take my sword! Good hit!
As it should be. An elegant victory indeed.
This young man reached out to us. He happened to be in the Society of Sculptures during a theft. All other witnesses claim no memory of the attacker. For some reason, he can still describe its face and appearance.
The thieves weren't human. They were like some kind of monsters. It seems like a dream. It's hard for me to imagine that it really happened.
You're Ron, right? You don't look like an association staff. What were you doing there yesterday when it was closed?
Honored Senator, I'm a grade 4 drawing student at Stellaris Academy. I'd been practicing for the certification exam all day and ended up falling asleep last night.
Lady Hades, I have Miss Oneroy with me.
She still seems sleepy. Drowsy.
Yes, Oneroy, it's me.
There are no classes today. Why is Ron here? It must be another dream. It's not really Ron. Drowsy, let's go back to sleep.
Huh? Hold on. I am Ron.
Oh, so I am awake?
She is Oneroy. She's gifted with extraordinary talents relating to dreams and memory. Oneroy has been responsible for several local...
Oneroy? I remember now! The cryptics mentioned her many times in the maintenance reports on the dream system.
That's because the dream system was developed by simulating Oneroy's natural abilities.
We're terribly sorry for the intrusion, Miss Oneroy. But we need to borrow your powers to enter Ron's dreamscape and find out who's behind these thefts.
Dreams are simply a reordering of existing fragments of memory. Can we assemble a workable dreamscape from a particular slice of memory?
Okay, I think I get it.
That's Athena, me, and our 2 visitors from Aether Gazer. Would you like to help as well, Hera?
I suppose,
Much appreciated.
but only because I want to put an end to this whole nonsense. I don't want you and your boorish knights bothering us for a moment longer than necessary.
Ron, sit here. The author of the dreamscape should sit in the middle. Anyone else who wants to enter the dream can sit next to him. You can start, Oneroy.
Are you nervous?
Will everyone be able to see my memories, Oneroy?
Mm-hmm. Are there some things you don't want us to see, Ron?
Everybody has personal matters.
Okay, Ron. Just think back to the things you want to share with us. Drowsy will make sure we avoid any other memories.
Thank you, Oneroy.
Drowsy can see that you haven't been sleeping well, Ron.
I'm worried about my exam. It's my last chance this year. If I don't get in, I'll be ruined. It'll be nothing.
I understand. So that's why you've been having so many strange dreams.
Strange dreams?
Don't worry about it. So, Ron, you can, think about what happened yesterday.
Yesterday, I got up early because I've used up all my paints and paper.
Drowsy uses up paints really quickly.
I saw some Knights of Convallaria when I went out for supplies.
Mm-hmm. Well then, sweet dreams, Ron.
I'm getting really tired, admin.
Mintha, Luke, look after our guests. The impudent shall get their due. Completely worthless. Come, our play is not over until the curtain calls.
Prepare to be cleansed in the sacred flame. Before the sacred flame. You don't deserve to get any closer.
Victory was assured from the start, of course. Is this Democritus Boulevard?
Ron says he bought his painting supplies from a shop here, before heading to the Society of Sculptures.
Are we in the dream yet? Amazing, Oneroy. I can't believe we all ended up in the same dream. Look, it's Ron.
I'll follow him.
Wait, don't rush anything. We're intruders on his dreamscape. You'll be kicked out if he sees you.
This way. Time works funny in dreams. We just have to wait until evening, when Ron spots the intruder.
Isn't that Oneroy's toy?
That's Drowsy. It's trying really hard to construct the dream.
No need to be surprised. Oneroy can do anything she wants here. Just accept it and move on.
Okay.
We're far enough. Let's follow him.
Halt! Identify yourself, please.
You don't recognize me? I'm your commander, Athena. Even if you're a complete newcomer, you must have participated in the investiture ceremony. I have official business here. Let me through. Can you not understand me? Waste my time anymore and I will... What?
What you doing? Don't just stand there. Fight back!
But...
In the dreamscape created by Oneroy, if the author of the dreamscape were rejecting outsiders deep in their heart, the dream would try to expel us. And that seems to be precisely what's happening.
Look at you, just standing there. If you're too shocked to respond, I'll be happy to handle them all on my own.
The puppet show has begun. The impudent shall get their due. Completely worthless.
Let's go, Drowsy. Into the dream.
Prepare to be cleansed in the sacred flame. Before the sacred flame. I will crush you all beneath my feet.
Come, our play is not over until the curtain call. Shoddy little puppet. Victory was assured from the start, of course.
After all that, will we still be able to observe the fact?
Don't worry. It's fine as long as Ron didn't notice all this.
What Oneroy means is that the dreamscape will only be limited within a short range around the dreamer, and the part that deviates too much from the memory of the dreamer will be corrected soon.
Ron is indeed practicing in the sculpture gallery behind that door. He said earlier that the thief came late at night. Presumably, we'll have to hang around for a while.
Athena.
I had no idea.
The people from the Society of Sculptures tell me that Enlil has to give him lots of napkins when serving lunch, because he always makes a huge mess.
I was not aware of that.
One time, he was trying to trim the plants in his garden, and you know what happened? He had no idea how, even though he loves having an enormous garden.
Good morning. What time is it? Oh, right! We've been here since late. Wait, that means 5 hours have passed, right? I'm really hungry. Try to recite the words, "I'm full," over and over in your head. I'm full. I'm full. Huh. Fascinating. I don't think I'm hungry anymore. That's because we're in a dreamscape. In reality, you're asleep on a sofa in the society. Huh. I can't believe that boy has been sitting there drawing all this time.
I heard he'll be 16 this year.
16? Is that important?
In Amorphes, anyone who doesn't get a certification from a decent art association by 16 can never work as a publicly accepted artist. That means no stable income, or at least the artwork will be viewed with suspicion. Their family probably won't support them anymore, and they'll have to change careers. This is a crucial age for a lot of people.
Oh, no wonder he's trying so hard. But don't you think that rule may be over strict?
It has a lot to do with Omorphe's history. Yes, we may be rejecting some talented late bloomers, but Omorphes cannot afford a repeat of the past, whatever the cost. Ron falls asleep.
Ron's working.
Hey, admin! I think the description of those monsters sounds a lot like Fizbane's. But what would motivate a Fizbane to steal artwork?
Here they come.
It really is a Fizbane!
What's going on?
We have to save him!
Don't be stupid. Did you forget it's just a dream? Whatever happened here has already happened yesterday.
The Fizbanes don't seem the least bit interested in Ron, but focus on overturning and smashing one exhibit after another. Their methods are crude and destructive, but they seem to be searching for something. Do you think we could find out who's controlling them?
No way. Ron is terrified. The dream is getting smaller. What about you come play with me in the dream?
Since we've already confirmed that it was the Fizbanes, can't we just get out of the dream stage now?
Someone is interfering with the dream. We need to eliminate them first. Drowsy will help you too. Finally, I can take a good nap now.
I can't believe Fizbanes would actually want to steal something.
Perhaps they're developing higher order desires, like an appreciation for fine art.
Oh, really?
What do you think? Someone is obviously controlling them. Don't be ridiculous, rookie.
Just kidding. I heard that Aether Gazer just confirmed the existence of cognizant Fizbane, a higher grade that can issue commands to lower-level Fizbanes. Something like the leader of a pack. No wonder if there really is a cognizant Fizbane in Amorphes, then our situation just got much more serious.
Every association is now being guarded by the Knights. We are sure to have
Years ago, you told me that you'd rather be a Convallaria Knight than go after Fizbanes. Well, it looks like fate has taken the choice out of your hands.
My Knights will respond to any threat with courage and honor, whether it be Fizbane or human.
Lady Hera, what is Lady Hades saying?
Lady Athena is also a modifier, and she has not forgotten her powers and what they mean, unlike some. And yet, somehow, even though Athena is aware of the threats to Gaia, she would still rather lead her silly knights. She rejected Hades' invitation to the Society of Muses so she could proudly strut around with her beloved knights around the antiques in Stellaris Temple.
No wonder you two are not terribly close.
My differences with Athena extend far beyond her refusal to join the Society of Muses.
Ladies, miss, dear guests, afternoon tea is served, as well as a rotating barbecue as requested. You didn't have to mention that, Luke.
It really is a barbecue! Let me see!
Excuse me, honored guest. Please allow me.
That's all right. I can do it myself.
Well, well. Let her do it, Luke. Is he still asleep?
Yes, the dreamscape has already collapsed. He's just sleeping because he's very tired.
Carry him to the guest bedroom, Luke. And Miss Roy, don't sleep on the floor. You'll get cold.
Oh, I want Minda to carry me.
This is a common sight in the Society of Muses. Would you...
What do you mean, regrets? What are you saying? You haven't hurt anyone. It's just a question of weighing the pros and cons. Giving up now will mean all our efforts have gone to waste. That's a huge exaggeration. Believe me, okay? We've all been through this before.
Huh? Aren't you sleeping upstairs?
No, someone has to stand guard. I'll be fine keeping watch on my own tonight.
Don't overthink it. I'm just going to get a cup of tea.
Oh? I do?
Ever since I came downstairs, you've been gripping your sword and muttering to yourself. Haven't you?
I want to catch whoever is responsible for this as soon as possible. There are also some matters to deal with after the ceremony.
And what will you do if nothing happens tonight?
The Knights have prepared a 24-hour guard for all the associations, and it will continue until the ceremony has ended.
Don't worry, I will complete my mission. Sorry, I dozed off.
Apologize with actions, not words. There are even more here than in the dreamscape.
The Convallarian Knights will hold them off for now. Go find out who is controlling them.
This is quite laborious.
What happened?
Let's get this done!
I found the bad guy.
I'm ready! This is how it shall be!
The dream world.
Take my sword!
My flames can incinerate them at any time.
Take my sword!
Rookie, I sense powerful Bane energy coming from that direction!
That's the library. Is the signal coming from there?
Let's go.
Don't worry, I will complete my mission.
Listen. Go. Find it. Find it.
That's a polymerized Fizbane. But why isn't it Nave?
That's what's sending orders to the other Vizbanes. Defeat it, and all of this will be over.
This is... You don't deserve to get any closer.
That's more like it. Here I come. I'm ready.
Flames! Burn away this filth. My flames can incinerate them at any time. It's just a superficial wound. It's hardly worth mentioning. And this is how it shall be!
Stop them, Drowsy.
Feel the blaze of fury.
It's time to go to sleep.
Let's get this done!
Into the dream.
Sweet! A beautiful victory! I did pretty good, didn't I?
You shall not disturb the ceremony!
No! It's trying to get away!
Luke, Minta.
Block it, Luke. And then you smash it. It's done. Straight out of a comet. Very cool, Minta. Don't think you quite pulled off the landing. Pity.
Lady Hades!
I overslept. Apologies. But it looks like I didn't miss anything.
Commander!
How are things outside?
Only slight injuries. And then they disappeared. It was almost like they entered a space we couldn't access.
So, they were all controlled by this Visbane.
But we still have no idea why Visbanes are still—
It's already over.
Huh?
As the individual controlling them was eliminated, the rest of them won't continue their operations. I think we can conclude that the danger is over, and that Omorphes is safe for the time being. Notify the other knights that the thief has been brought to justice. Tonight will be the last night of the lockdown.
Hold on a moment. There is still a lot of unanswered questions. For example, why target the associations? What were they looking for? Don't you need some answers to conclude it's over?
The knights are not detectives. We will leave that task to others.
My goodness, what I mean is, we need to investigate before concluding anything. Otherwise, we might be falling into our opponent's trap. And you're forgetting what they told us. We had reports of a cognizant Visbane, and the one we just vanquished was not terribly intelligent.
I refuse to waste manpower during the ceremony because of a few unconfirmed intel.
Hades?
I can't deny that there is something fishy about the whole thing. But the knights are the keepers of the peace. I am not. So I will allow them the final word on this matter.
And isn't this the very thing you desire, Hera? An end to the Knights' lockdown over the Society of Muses?
You place us all under a snap lockdown and then suddenly release it. Your attitude is impossible. We've just won a major victory. So why does it feel like things have only gotten worse? An oddly sophisticated observation, Administrator.
Today has been difficult indeed. Thank you all for your assistance. The Knights of Convallaria must now be off.
Athena became the leader of the Knights of Convallaria when she was only 16 years old. It was another astounding achievement in Athena's career,
She had already become the youngest knight ever at 9 years old. The Knights of Convallaria changed a lot under Athena's leadership. For example, those deemed unsuitable or too old were relieved from their ranks. She did this to ensure that the knights stayed ready to face evil and corruption wherever it was found. After these changes, the Knights investigators started solving many more cases. Coric's analysis says that Amorphes now has the lowest crime rate in all the zones, thanks to the Knights' strict maintenance of law and order. The other stories are more like rumors. When Colleen Palace... Sheesh! He was just getting back at her because she ended up taking over his power.
Breakfast is served in the dining room, honored guests. Today we have a selection of pancakes made with dairy milk, pumpkin, and yellow bean soup, and Stellaris sausages, all carefully curated by Mintha, who is eagerly awaiting your feedback. You talk too much, Luke. A chauffeur will pick you up after breakfast.
A chauffeur? Where are we going?
Oh, I didn't have time to tell you. These next few days will be hectic with the opening of the ceremony just around the corner. The Knights have lifted all lockdowns, so now things are mostly back to normal. This means that, as one of the council members, I will be extremely busy. So, I would like to play the role of consummate host today, while I still have time, and that means a visit to the Stellaris Academy.
The Stellaris Academy? That's...
the greatest art school in all of Amorphes, and the seat of the Astral Council. Assuming the customary schedule is followed, the Artists' Ceremony will be held again in the Grand Square of the Stellaris Academy.
Technically, we built the Academy and the offices on top where the ceremony first took place, but it's basically the same.
Administrator and Verthandi, you are both in for a real treat. Since you have Senator Hades with you, I think you're going to see a lot more of the Academy than most people.
Aether Gazer's AI is cutting edge, I see. You seem to know a lot about Amorphes. The ceremony has been held 19 times already. It displays the wonders of Amorphes to other Sapphire Zones, and it encourages the associations to pursue excellence by competing with each other. The winners get lifelong riches and prestige, and the best works in each category are honored with a permanent display in the Academy's collection, the Stellaris Temple.
Oh, sounds impressive. Lady Hades, can we have a look at the collection?
The collection is only open to the public twice a year.
Yay!